Welcome and good day, everyone. Welcome back to another match for the Unofficial Amiibo Smash League Season 3, powered on the Switch 2. But before we continue, I'd like to remind everyone to support Nintendo and their affiliates, because without them, we wouldn't have the game, let alone the Amiibo that we're battling it out with today. So let's go ahead and give Nintendo and their affiliates our support. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with introducing our first challenger. And both of these challengers are battling from the Fire Emblem group. But the first challenger, here he is, when he's not slaying vampires or other monsters of the sort. Simon Belmont. Now Simon has yet to win a single match and is hoping to gain his first win today. But he's got a tough opponent, as his opponent has won 2 out of his 3 matches in the competition thus far. Here he is. After training in Japan, Ryu. Now both of these are 2 tough challengers, and will be battling it out on a randomly selected stage. This stage could give an advantage or disadvantage to one, if not both, of the characters in this match. Now these characters also will be given 4 lives each, so that way they have a better chance at gaining victory in this match. Alright, let's get this match underway and find out. Simon versus Ryu. Oh boy, they're battling on the Pikmin stage. Now there's this big monster, I forget what it is, that shows up from the Pikmin game. That comes in from the right side of the screen. That'll, at one point, he will open his mouth, and oh, there he is. And I really hope, yep, there he is. He will open his mouth for a time, and if somebody gets knocked in there, he will like chomp on them and run off with them. Now I hope somebody gets knocked into his mouth, so that way the monster eats them. Because I just think it would be cool just to see happen once. Oh, and Ryu knocks Simon out for the first knockout of the match. I know, here I am talking about feeding the indigenous life, if I use that word appropriately. You know, the animals, yeah, and the actions. Oh, look at that, they're battling. Oh, nope, they managed to come back on there. Man, some of these matches, I mean, the characters, I think that they're gonna fall, but then they manage to get that recovery. I mean, it's crazy sometimes how that happens. Oh, looks like Simon managed to do enough damage to keep Ryu off the map, doing a bit of juggling. Man, that monster, he's really like enthusiastically sitting there like, alright, come and feed me. Yeah, feed me. My mouth's open. Just send somebody over here. Let me eat. It'd be so delicious. Doesn't matter which one it is. If it's Simon, if it's Ryu, just give me the food. I'll eat whichever one. And everything. And they're like, nope, we're so locked in the combat they don't even really notice. Alright, but, oh, let's see here. Simon's down to 2 lives. Ryu's still on that second life. Ryu showing why he is somebody a tough opponent in this competition, as Ryu is actually the rookie. Oh, is somebody gonna fly into his mouth? No, so close. Oh, but Ryu, man, I think landed on his head and jumped back or something. But then he knocks Simon down to his last life. Ryu got knocked down to his second 2 remaining lives. It's really looking like it is going to be in favor of Ryu to win this match against Simon. Oh, another uppercut from Ryu. Simon is over 100%. And that powerful uppercut from Ryu knocking Simon out. And sorry, buddy, you know, monster thing, you did not, no, none of these competitors decided to feed you with their opponent. But hey, maybe next time, right? Alright, so Ryu gaining the victory over Simon. Man, that is really going to hurt Simon because, you know, 4 losses, I mean, that's almost assuredly a, you know, Simon may be distracted this season, you know, and wanting to, you know, get back to the hunting vampires or something. So maybe that's what happened. All right, but Ryu, coming through and gaining his 3rd win after 4 weeks, with Simon only getting 2 knockouts against Ryu. That match taking 3 minutes and 13 seconds. The damage given by Simon is 233% and 466 for Ryu. Damage taken by Simon, 472% and 235% for Ryu. Clearly a difference in damage between these 2 opponents. Peak damage for Simon, 137% and 121% for Ryu. Launch distance for Simon, 308 meters and 271 meters for Ryu. Ground time for Simon, 89 seconds and 96 for Ryu. The air time for Simon is 98 seconds and 94 for Ryu. Hit percentage for Simon was 31%, and in the high range, 40% for Ryu. Ground attacks for Simon, 39 and 59 for Ryu. Air attacks for Simon is 48 and 54 for Ryu. Looks like Ryu even had more attacks. Smash attacks for Simon is 9 and 4 for Ryu. Simon had 0 grabs and Ryu had 1. Number of edge grabs for Simon is 8 and 5 for Ryu. Simon had 3 projectiles and 4 projectiles for Ryu. Simon had 2 items grabbed and none for Ryu. Max launch speed for Simon is 810 kilometers per hour, and Ryu had 569 kilometers per hour. The longest drought time for both Simon and Ryu is both the same at 7 seconds. Alright, these 2 tough challengers in this matchup, Simon and Ryu, with Ryu gaining yet another victory in this match against Simon. Well, if you like the content, go ahead and give it a nice thumbs up. If you want to see more such as this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you get notified when new content is available. Also, if you do decide to leave a comment, make sure you do so in a respectful manner so that way we can keep this family friendly after all, so everyone can enjoy. Thank you once again for watching and have a wonderful day.